Okay, looks like we're finally up. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. Another Dren608 plays. We're playing what I call the Librarian here. I am attempting to become a level 1 everything as the Tav. So I am a cleric, druid, bard, wizard, fighter, rogue, ranger, sorcerer, warlock, barbarian. I still have a monk and paladin to go. So my story has basically been, I've seen all these things like up to here. It was like, this is how I got dumped into the world of Faerun as a level 1 cleric of Ohgma and the Knowledge domain, hence the Librarian. Also loosely based on the movie and the TV shows. Then there were lots of animals, then there were lots of people. Then I saw Gale, then I saw Lae'zel, then I saw Astarion doing all their things. I saw a lot of people using bows, so I became a ranger. Again, more animals. The sorcerer was... I took it before I took warlock, and that was just, I think, a mistake. It was supposed to be I saw Will, so I became a warlock. And then I can't remember my justification for the sorcerer. And then the barbarian is because of Karlach. The monk will be because I have the talisman for the monk. And then the paladin will be because of Minthara. So I kind of loosely have a reason why I would be all these different classes. And in the end, I don't know what I'm going to do at the end of the game. I'm just trying to get to those 12 levels and see if I get the achievement. Right now, she's resistant to fire. She's resistant to fire. Shadowheart and I are not. And I am at armor class 22 because I have on the Unity scale mail and the gloves of dexterity. So that starts at 15. Then I get 4 from my dex. I get 1 from this, and I get 2 from the big bad shield of devotion, which lets me throw an aid spell. Since I'm only level 1, I do get all sorts of levels of spells. You know, I can cast a level 2 and a level 3 spell, but I only have level 1 spells in my spell book. So I can cast them at power level 3, but I can only cast level 1 spells. And we do have a bunch of stuff that I need to sell. Normally, I drink a potion of Hill Giant Strength. Looks like I did the long rest already. Yeah, I think I did the long rest at the end of the last one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take this crowd. Why is she... She's got on the Disintegrating Nightwalkers. Because I usually only take one of either Karlach or Lae'zel when I'm wandering around. And I bring along Gale because I need the intelligence and spells. Oh, dear. Okay. Alright, first things first. Sure I don't have any. I think I'm supposed to read that. Did I read that last time? Oh yeah, this is the guy's list, right? Okay. We had to go do... I don't know what we have to do anymore. I gotta go check my journal. Avenge the Iron Hands. Okay. How to learn about Larian, priest of the nearby open hand temple, is named on the list. Perhaps we should warn someone. Oh, it's too late. He's already dead. Okay. Should warn someone. So I need to go. Um, what do we gotta do for her? Yeah, we gotta go meet her. That's a fight. Oh, I've got so many things to do. Okay. So there's a bunch there. I don't know. I don't remember where I'm at when I get out of camp. Okay, so this is a quest item that we need to probably keep on us for a little bit. I don't see books to read, so I must have read them all last time. Yay. Usually I find myself with a handful of books and I can't remember if I read them or not. The premise of this playthrough is that I was dumped into Faerun as a priest of Ohgma in the knowledge domain, so hence why I call myself the Librarian, because that's how I view myself. Sort of like the Librarian in the movies called the Librarian. Sort of Indiana Jones meets what was it called? Warehouse 13 meets Doctor Who. Mush all that together and you kind of get the Librarian, or at least the idea of the Librarian. So I have places to go, people to meet, and things to do here. I think I'm already, if I got to the flop house, that means I'm already inside the place, so I can probably sell this stuff. I do have to take Jahira to meet the guy at Danthalon's axe. So I think I'm going into... I'm not sure where I'm going next. How many of these I have left? I only have 7 of these left. So I really like to not take those if I don't have to. I'm right at weight. Can I go back and sell stuff right away? Alright, is anybody else carrying stuff that I should be selling? What have I got on here? Okay. So right now I have him being an ice wizard. Okay. Make it. Oh yeah, that's why I gave him those. Will is the one who is way far behind. Yeah, I wanted to put those on him. He's got to get some boots. Oh man, I have to. And he's in this silly thing. But he's really not going to be in the party, and neither is she really. What's her stat line look like? Oh yeah, she's got an 18 strength. That's why I gave her Titan String Bow. For a paladin, she doesn't have very high wisdom. Think of finding the charisma hat and giving it to her. So she'll have a 16 charisma. Interesting. Okay, so I don't think we've got a bunch of other stuff to do. I've got a bunch of smoke powder barrels. Gonna get a bunch more. Fireline barrels. I don't have any oil barrels. Got this shipping crate I don't know what to do with. And then I've got the rune powder barrel and the rune powder bomb. Each one does 50 to 120 damage. And this is all my books. Right. That's my book bag. That's something I need to deal with. This is where I keep all my stuff. Boots in here. I got a couple pairs of boots. Feign Death. Dash, you can gain Wrath. And Featherfall. And Spider Step. Flawed Hell Dusk. Do I have Flawed Hell Dusk armor too? Let's skim out +1. Can't wear that. What does this do? Huh. Oh, interesting. Hammer Grim Mist Amulet. I don't remember that one. I don't remember where I got that. That's the one thing I wish that they had left a note down here with the other things. Is like, in parentheses, where did I get this? Because I don't remember where I got all these things. Because those are things I like to put on. See, she's not listed up here. I don't know why Jaheira isn't listed up here. It's very interesting. Welcome, welcome. Say hi in chat. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to take with me right now. I just need to go find somebody to sell stuff to. I think I need to take Jaheira.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
See, I got lots of first level spells. All sorts of first level spells. And cantrips. Out my butt. But I have not cast that on myself yet. Okay. I guess I gotta offload some of my stuff. Let's go by weight. Why am I using the right along bow? Because I get +3 initiative to my rolls and advantage on my perception. So it's more for to get me initiative and stuff than it is to do any damage. Okay, why is this? Give these to myself for now. I have to drop a very large amount of stuff. Am I just carrying too much? Is that all there is to it? Oh, I think I have all the money. If I split this. Still just a little bit over. Am I not encumbered anymore? Okay, now I can run around and do all my spells here. I thought I had already done these, but I guess I did not. I gotta go give this spell to everybody. Currently, from what I understand, my girlfriend is Karlach. I don't know how that happened. I thought my girlfriend was Shadowheart, and then suddenly it was Karlach because I was a nice guy and tried to give her comfort when she could touch people again, and that made me her boyfriend. And nobody else wants to do anything about it. So that's interesting that polyamory is not something that they allow. You have to get a mod for that, I guess, or something. Am I going to take Jaheira and go do Dantheon's axe right away? I probably should. Hi, hon.
Hope this ends well.
Who have I not got? Is that part of my camp, or is that just a backdrop? Okay. Okay, what do I do here?
Can't give up now.
Am I gonna take Jaheira?
Moving ahead.
Is there anything Karlach's got that I need to take with us? That's the other question. Not really. She does have a Misty Step scroll, so we'll give that to Shadowheart. And she's just got her Everburn Blade from Act 1, Jorgel's Greatsword, and her really nice axe. Something. I got her really nice axe. I know somebody told me to deck Karlach out in Raphael's armor. And unfortunately, she can't rage if she does that. So I can't do that. So that's always going to go on Will when I get it. Okay, I think... once we get inside the city proper, it's probably going to be me and Shadowheart as the spellcasters. I do have to take Jaheira for Danthalon's axe, I think. Then I have to bring in... so what am I going to do first? If I do the brothel first... I'm just trying to think of ways I can get experience points fast. Danthalon's axe is a fight that I can get some experience points in. We already did the fight down on the beach, right? Didn't we do that? I don't remember what I've done. It doesn't tell me. Okay, I need to go talk to this guy. So I think I need to do the brothel first. Then I'll swap in Jahira to do Danthalon's axe. Let's see what I've completed. Can't find a cure. Defeated Ketheric. On his relic, did this. Helped my protector, which I shouldn't have done. Free the artist. I asked my my kid, what happens if you don't? If you just like turn on him there? They're like, yeah, you turn into a Mind Flayer and become a thrall, and game's over. So we did this. We did this. We did this. History of Course Horus. We did that. We found Zevlor. Found the missing letters. Helped the spirit of the amulet. So I'm already done with that. So I'm done with all those. There's nothing on here. Did I not go do the beach? Investigate the murders and press this. Get her. We have to do that. Excuse me. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to go with this crew back to wherever I was standing because I don't know where the hell I was at. Welcome, welcome. Say hi in the chat. We're playing what I call the Librarian. I'm trying to be a level 1 everything. So I got 10 out of 12 down. Working on my 11th. So I'm in here. So my pixels are having a trouble getting on the screen here. Oh, there's someone else called the Librarian. Okay, this is all part of Ceres's caress, right? Yeah. I think I do not want to get involved in. I have this south span of Wyrm's Crossing. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find out where I can go. Let's see how much money he has.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
So I'll take a look. He doesn't have that much art. He does have some interesting dye. Jet and pink, black and pink. Okay. Pink and leaf green. Seriously? Pink and leaf green? Purple dye, of course. That's because, yeah, pale green. Baby blue and gold. Bloody plum. Blue dye, deep lilac dye, dye remover. And gorgeous maroon dye. Does have 600 some gold. Not making much of a dent in his cash, but I'm just trying to get rid of some weight of my own. There, I got rid of a little bit of weight on my stuff. This I think I'm gonna sell to like somebody where I would think to go get it back, like the armor lady. Right. Got a little bit of money out of him, but there's nothing nothing I really want from him. Alright, we need to go. So I gotta go. I think we have to go talk to some people. What am I missing? Oh. Okay, we need to go find Valeria in here. Yeah, I need to go talk to Valeria. That'll get me some free experience points.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Well, let's start off with this one.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? A Baal plot. You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
Committing murders, how they receive an invite. There is a judgment on time to attack president. Why should I tell you? It doesn't sound like you even care. Isn't it your job to come up with theories? Document contains information connecting the murders to the Baal's recipients.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list. I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Did I get any experience points out of that? No, I just get the pass? Oh, how very rude. I was hoping to get, like, location experience points for that. So, do I go down here and be a rogue? These are the Drow twins. Is this where this twit is? Arthur is somebody I have to go talk to. I'm gonna go talk to Arthur.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Keep your gold. I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Well, I'm not going to do well on my intimidation roll, but I'll try. It's a new day. Let's use her thing. I got 4. I'll use 1. Oh, for the love of Mike! Those are terrible die rolls. I know you get a ton of inspiration. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna miss every last one. I'm gonna use it all up. I don't care.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest. allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
I know all that. I'm going to let you go. What's this, bribery? The only place you're going is prison. Thanks, but I'll need all your gold too. Get out of my sight. Hmm. There's another pass. So this is two different ways you can get into the lower city. You don't need them both. Interesting. I don't think I've ever said this one. What happens?
What? No, wait!
Does it go into combat? Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to. I don't want to fight him. So we're gonna reload. I was afraid that would lead to fighting. I'm not in it to beat him up. I'm gonna go have a fight with the doppelgangers in a minute here. So talked with her. Talked with him. Welcome, welcome. Say hi in chat, folks.
Comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Does this lead to a fight too? I can't remember if they lead to fight. I'm just gonna do this.
I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just get him out of here.
His acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders.
I hate nucleus. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
What path lies before me?
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a few.
Just have such a headache.
Oh,
I wish I could.
I don't think this kind of establishment
I mean,
is
to
quite
try.
to his taste.
Our Nim is rather refined.
I talk to her?
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss.
Yeah.
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
I love having all these classes because I get these choices I've never seen before. Bard, you've misjudged me terribly. She'll need 3 costume changes minimum. I've gotta say it.
Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
In the flop house lies a freshly killed corpse, a lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
I'll do the rogue thing.
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
Hmm.
Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Did the devil give you its
Indeed
name?
he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Yep. Okay. Let's talk to the cat.
Lovely.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel.
I do love this conversation.
The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference. and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering
Can't you
about?
hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Okay. It's cute.
Straight to the heart was that one.
You don't have to think about a thing.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic instrument?
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Hmm. This that new brew thing, it is worth it for you to do it as a drunk with the drunken master subclass. I did that. Somebody suggested that to me, and I jumped back and did that a couple weeks back. I think it was. Show me what you have.
You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
Where's the new hooch? Oh, so I don't have that much in wares, huh? It's just stuff like this I want to get rid of. Okay. Oh boy. I am carrying around way too much stuff. I need to start using up these scrolls. Okay, so I don't have a lot.
Pleasure to serve.
Okay, I need to go over here to hear this conversation.
Scaring your regulars off, Saul.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Technically, I wouldn't know that, but I'm going to assume that, like, this one told me, because she's a Baldurian. Or this one. She wouldn't have known. She would. +4. An advantage. Hmm. +7 in advantage. Plus 4, 5, 6, +7 for perception. With advantage. Let's just do that. Then I can also add in my guidance. I think I'm going to make this one. Okay.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
+4 to detect thoughts. My persuasion's way up there. Oh, we'll do this one. The whole rogue thing. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, critical success. Okay,
Look,
yeah.
this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the guild hall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, guild hall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
I don't think I'm getting any experience points out of this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and ransack her room.
You don't have to think about a thing. I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
There we are. To the upper floor. There's nothing there. I think we have to go outside.
You need only think of me.
Look, Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing,
Raphael's down there. I could go take care of the Raphael thing. Actually, I should try and see if I have a key. No, I don't. Okay. Now I do need to lockpick it.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The Librarian does this thing with her.
What in the nine hells would you do?
take my pick.
Raphael's next door. I could go do that right now. Okay, that's got to go to the library. Because it's something for him to read. That's got to go to the librarian because it's something for him to read. That goes to the librarian because it's something for him to read. There's some silver glasses over here.
Hesitation in you. Speak. Good sir.
It's just embarrassing to need something like that.
Even if you had it, what in the 9 hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Boss.
Yep, that goes to the librarian because he's got to read it.
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral plane. Is there anything duller than a wet dog? I much prefer a cat.
There's nothing. I thought there was something. Maybe it's just the books? Maybe it was just the books. Because he's going to do some reading. What was out here? Oh, there we go. Fly scroll.
Is there anything duller than a loyal dog? I much prefer a cat.
Good armor is hard to find. I'm not allowed to take it. The torch on this side is covered in a sticky, dusty substance. Don't want to know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go out this door. I don't remember where this ladder goes to. So let's go find out where the ladder goes to. Just takes me up the roof, huh? Huh.
It's got private rooms, music, and all round pleasant folks. Not going inside.
Huh. Oh, it's kind of a neat view, right? Get to watch the boat sail by. There's one that kind of rang up on the shore. See some things down here that you can't actually get to. Got a super wall there that you can't jump over. You can't jump down into those things. They have all the tents and things over there to give you the impression of a huge refugee camp, but you can't actually get into it. Okay. Where am I?
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
How long do the effects last? What I wouldn't give to be the guy who invented the steel watch.
Actually,
Assume nothing.
I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your violence?
No time to rest.
Do we want to go deal with Raphael right now? Or do we want to go get rather than an hour? Maybe we should go do the Danthelian's axe thing. Thing is, if you go down here to Raphael, he lets you take everything in his room.
The Librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and such a prude.
These boots have seen everything.
Don't worry. Everyone at Sharess's Caress is a professional.
Sharess's Caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. Dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Well, let's go get this over with, I guess.
Rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
I know he can be set free.
Amazing how much blood he is lying about. Are you not letting me walk in?
If you had...
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What
deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Remember when we first met, you promised me a cure. This isn't a cure.
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
What armor have I got that girl in? That's really nice looking armor. Go on.
Orphic hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Very convenient. You have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
Just tell me what you want.
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kilir. Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul.
Why are you so eager to
I
go?
have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago. It brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the
Welcome,
great
welcome,
age
everybody.
of
Say hi.
humanity. And Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Why didn't you
The
know?
Archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells. Deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the Mind Flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? You trust him more than you trust the Emperor.
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Hmm. Destroy your unrisen falling in the wrong hands again.
Short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
No deal.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
What's cooking? Nice.
I always thought this was weird. That it just lets me take everything. There's a tray here or something, isn't there? There it is.
While I'm at it. Yoink!
Dang it, I got books I gotta hand to the librarian to read. I do need to take a break here to read, don't I? He's really into the flare outfits, isn't he? Oh, there's something that's like real clothes. So those to camp. Can't pick up the chess pieces. Very rude. I gotta hand these books to the librarian and have him sit down and read here real quick for you guys. Did open this, right? Yes. Not sure I came and opened this thing. Oh. Oh, I don't want to read it. I just want to pick it up. Because the librarian does all the reading. See, he just lets us walk right through and take everything. It's got to be a glitch in the code, because you would think he would defend his stuff. Of course, he doesn't really care. But you think he would say something. And he just stands there. He doesn't move around in the room anymore. Which I find odd, too. If he was walking around, I think I'd be okay, but... Yeah, I took all his stuff, boss. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Boss man needs to talk to this lady here. Hi, hon.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it.
Not really.
Why?
Because we don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the bramble path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
Okay. I gotta go downstairs and talk to Voss.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was nice to have a moment of peace and
I
quiet.
understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
+3 from charisma. I get +7 for the deception. Let's try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need like a 17 or better. Oh my god, I made it. I didn't think I was going to make it.
The situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Seems like a lot.
To pleasure your fine maiden, to feel her fingers grip yours.
Believe he's in here. Right, there he is. Talk to boss.
Like a good moment to talk.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I will find another way.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Okay.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Okay. I didn't move a bit. So none of that got me experience points.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I don't think this kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
Just have such a headache.
Our Nim is
I wish I
rather
could kiss
kind.
I mean,
suppose
to
not
try.
here.
Hey!
Looking for flavour to savour? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
I got some more money out of you.
Pleasure to serve.
Coursing through my brain. Please, just make
Look
the
at me.
drinks.
You need only do
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
So did you try to win me over with your charm?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What is exactly you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
I don't believe in comparison.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Maybe not surviving the fight is the point, lady.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic loop version of High House of Wonder?
Just hate such a headache.
I don't understand why this especially for you.
Okay. I think I need to go swap out somebody for...
Which means we're getting a real librarian does this thing with her whip, right on all fours, and
Whatever we need, we can get in Wyrm's Crossing.
I can't hear you.
don't be such a prude.
Excuse me. Welcome in the chat. Say hi. I think we're gonna go fight the things. Then we're done with this point. We go to Danthalon's axe and we're done. Right?
10 loaves of bread. Are you sure?
The neighbours said they had 15.
The neighbours are talking out their asses. Besides, our pantry is for the lips.
We're shopping for a suit.
Yes, but
Dinner with my parents, remember?
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
What's down here? It's a refugee that I can't give him any money. Who is this? It's another refugee.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Lots of refugees in here. Are they doppelgangers? Because they won't let me talk to them. Give them any money. Alright, we're going to... Oh god, who am I going to get rid of? Who do I get rid of? See, I want to sell these magic items to the vendors by the magic shop, so that if I suddenly decide that I need to have them, I can go get them again. That's why I'm not selling all these things right away. Like in her case. probably would use this. She's got Seluna's spear. She gets a moonbeam. That's a +3 spear. Give her a strength potion and she's not half bad to fight. I find it interesting. It gives her dark vision up to 40 feet, but she's already got it, being a half elf, so it doesn't make any sense. I've got the singing sword. I've got things to sell. This I like because I can equip it and then throw a fireball. For a guy who's got nothing but the first level spells, it's nice to have a fireball in my pocket and a sunbeam in my pocket from the mace. So I can do both in the same combat by swapping weapons like every other round. Okay, I need to get books to me. Right. Let's do latest, kids. Okay, all of these things need to go to the librarian. This needs to go to the library. Anything else here that I should be reading, right? Nobody else picked up anything else? Yep, it's all in the librarian's hands. Okay. All right, guys, before we go fight the things, do you want me to read at the end, maybe? Maybe we'll go fight the things. All right, I'm not really sure who I should get rid of. What kind of spells does she have? Oh, she's the one that's supposed to... Or is it one that I can do? Question is do I want to take her with me or her? Much as I like Karlach's personality, her fighting style sucks. Oh no, I have to take everybody with me because I have to swap. Okay. I'm gonna go get Jahira and make sure I can get her properly equipped out. For some reason, she's not in my list of companions in the camp. I don't understand why. She's here in the camp, but she doesn't show up in the listing of the companions. When you go over here, and you do this, there's no... I have the other 5, but she's not here. So it's very, very scary. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna swap. Straight up swap her for Karlach. Hey, hon.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She went as paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin is more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out.
We should leverage that.
I'm going to. What are you
You
hearing?
think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Join me, that's what I was looking for.
Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is.
Take Carlick's place.
Then let us be about it.
Yeah, she's got to level up. We got a lot of work to do. She's got to level up all her druid levels, doesn't she? And I need to equip her. Oh, what did she choose? She chose Circle of the Land. That lets her regenerate her stuff. I'm playing with in a co-op campaign with my wife right now. She took Circle of Spores. Saw a whole bunch of people taking Circle of Stars. I usually go Circle of the Moon with her. Circle of the Land with Halson. Because it makes more sense. In my head canon. Well, we'll leave her a Circle of the Land, I guess. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Cantrips. Guidance. Why she doesn't have it automatically is beyond me. You accept this. From here on out, I don't think I have to do anything. Circle of the Land thing. She would do... I'm trying to think. Coast would be the first one. Forest, I think, is the second one. It's another cantrip. And she gets a feat, which is always alert for me. I know I'm not very creative with my feats, but another Circle of the Land. She gets Call Lightning if she goes to the coast again. Right? Panther and Owlbear now, which is what you saw her in the fight. She was a panther, was her wild shape. Four spells, another Circle of the Land. I think now we go to Forest. She gets a feat here, and I think we take the, what is it called? thought there was one here that, I mean, I can do that, but I don't want to do ability. Wasn't there one that raised your wisdom? Oh, this is it, resilient. So she's going to go resilient wisdom, because it gives her an 18 wisdom. And then she's a 9th level druid. She gets another circle of the land. And she gets another forest. Good, level 10. It's another cantrip. And there she is, in all her glory. Oh, she's got like nothing. Alright, time to go get stuff. Where's the chest? Open the chest. Open this up. Oh my god. I've got stuff for her. All sorts of stuff. I think that's her constitution. Let's see, she has the Sylvan Scimitar. Spell casting, so it's using her 18 wisdom. This one is just a +1 scimitar. Whereas this one is gain momentum. This was a +2 scimitar. Instead of a +1 in her offhand, right? Oh, I didn't take 2-weapon fighting. Did I? That's what I'm supposed to do instead of taking the wisdom thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. Ranged bow. So she can't use anything but a light crossbow? Alright, well, we're going to give her this. I don't know, do we have the gloves of archery here? If I give her gloves of archery, then I can give her spell thief. I'm going to give her all those things. I'm going to have to respec her, because I'm stupid. Just got lots of scimitars. Okay. Armor. think I just have to put her in the... Yeah, I think I just have to put her in the scale mail. Then I was thinking of giving her this because it gives her +2 to her saving throws. Rings. I think the rings are out on us. And necklaces. Lightning blast, ever-seeing eye. Thoughts. Cantrip steals acid, cold, fire, lightning. Add your spellcasting modifier. You can throw fog cloud with that. Fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. Animal friendship, no. It's not a stream. So none of those look really particularly good. Boots. I don't have really good boots for you. Dang. Well, I'll just give her this so she can cast Featherfall. Not that she's going to be taking those things. I think I'll do that. Rings? I just don't have any rings. They must be on people. Does she have rings? Oh. Okay, yeah. From one druid to another, right? I like this better because she gets to use the bow. He didn't have a necklace. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have any cloaks. I mean, that's his... Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Alright, let's go back. And we'll go see Denthal and Zax. And then we'll have to call it for today. I have a lot to do today on a Sunday. So we will be ready to go into Wyrm's Rock next time. It is likely next weekend, the weekend after this one, that I will not be streaming because I have work going on in my house. So I'm scheduling everything for 2 weeks out. And hopefully everything will be done and I won't have to worry about it. If it gets done early, I might try to go ahead and stream on Sunday, but probably not. I think I'm just going to be creating some offline stuff where I just record. I'm going to record a bunch of things earlier in the week here, and then I will be posting them through the weekend and stuff like that. So look for some other kind of content rather than streams next weekend that I'll post up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so that you at least have something coming up on the channel, but it won't be the streams because they're going to be replacing shingles and stuff on my roof, and it's going to be very loud. lots of thunk, 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 thunk from the nail guns. So and probably them yelling at each other when they're pulling up the old shingles and stuff. So I expect it to be fairly noisy around here for at least a couple days, if not the entire weekend. So I'm going to try to get things recorded and stuff before then, and then just release you guys some videos and stuff. So we'll see what we can do, okay? All right. Let's go find us Denthalon's axe. Oh no, we don't want to go there. I don't want to go up there. There's terrible, horrible things over there. I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it?
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Danthelon is up those stairs, and his hung blooms beside the door, so the harpers are listening too.
Armor? To help my mother and father.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my...
Hey, Tommy.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthar. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
And Danthalon.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
Any surprises?
That depends. You plan on buying anything?
Perhaps afterwards.
Then no. No surprises.
No one back home will ever believe this.
We're about to go down the stairs. Right, all this is still red. Yes, everything's red. So come down here. Oh, girls. Ladies, come along. Are we ready for this? No. Are we going to do this anyway? Yes. Oh, she has aid on her. Do I have aid? I don't have aid. Do I? Only works on me.
What am I to do?
What in the world? Oh my god. I forgot when I went up in levels with her, they just like drop stuff in there and take out all the good things that she has. One, two, three, four. Third level spells, she should have 3/3 fourths. I usually give her Death Ward on a 4th. We don't need Speak with Dead, thank you very much. I don't think we need Protection from Energy as a 3rd. Just take her with first, just in case. We've got that, and this is 5th. And I usually like to take this because she can grab a friend. Speaking of which... Okay. Now, she should have aid. Yeah? Gives us a few extra hit points. Here we go. Forward we go.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, do I have all the ladies down here? Yes, I have all the ladies down here. Uh-huh. La da 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 da.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jahira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jahira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Oh boy, I get all sorts of choices here, kids. I can do the detect thoughts. That's always there. What? Marcus had wings. What? Marcus had wings. Bart. Yes, Marcus. Shame such a dashing fellow turned out to be so evil, isn't it? What is the meaning of Seluna's tears, Jahira? Sorcerer. Quite right. I wonder if the weave will melt through this lot just as easily. Remain silent and wait for Jahira's signal. Strike while Jahira has them distracted. Okay, role-playing the Librarian. I think he would say something like this.
What?
Okay, we get to go first. Where's this one? You're there. Where are you? You're there. Where are you? You're up there. And then you're down there. So you're going to be a problem because I can't get to you. So what we want you to do, my lady,
no better moment.
is we are going to want you to move up to here.
Oak Father, ease my way.
And then we're going to have you... I didn't change her spells. Did I? No, I didn't. She has a good berry, for God's sake. Let's hit these two. For some damage. Then we're going to have to go to me. I think that we might very well... Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go here, we go scrolls. Yeah, I still have one of these. Not very good. Not much. This girlfriend. So we want this girlfriend to come first. I think. Because I want to have her move like here. And drop her fireball. There! Oh. Just got 3. 21. And then you. You're gonna whack this one. Oh, let's use it up.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I think I could go another round.
Well, at least you got the high ground, dude.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Let me see if I can actually do something.
Orange doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Bal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Alright, we go talk to Harper.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, Hi, Harper. They're part of it. Balists, I think.
Sworn to or in the red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help.
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
Enough of the Harper dramatics. What do we do now? No, I think he would be here. No one can make that choice for him. Not even you, High Harper.
I want to fight. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That was sensational.
Larian knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. And I was so busy telling you not to take her bait that I scarcely felt the hook in my own mouth. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Mm-hmm.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with Mind Flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him. and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
We can try, but we don't have
I'm
to
not
still
asking
alive.
for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
England's breeds madness. Let's have a look.
Give that to the librarian because he's going to be doing some reading here. Take the arrow. This one have an arrow? Get some fire arrows. There's a heavy chest. Ooh, there's a heavy chest. Heavy chest. Heavy chest, heavy chest, heavy chest. A boom. Holy water and a boom. And some grease bottles. Interesting. Yeah, well, we'll take all that. There's something upstairs? Isn't there another chest up here? Out on the porch or something? Oh, looks there's a water bottle.
Still alive, so that's progress. I bet that'll fit in my pack.
There's a chest over here.
What's in here?
Don't know. We're gonna go find out. Elixir of Radiant Resistance. Interesting. And a Supreme Healing Potion. Those are good. Boxes? I don't think there's anything in the boxes. Oh, food. Food. Okay, lots of food. Might have to send the food to camp, but lots of food. Put down. I did the chest. Oh, bedroll.
This'll do.
Want to open the burlap sack. Is it rotten cheese? It's rotten cheese. Okay, down here I think we're gonna have rotten food. Yeah.
What lies within?
Okay.
We're shopping for a suit. Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous scent.
Go here and just dive off? Because there's no way that that gets down to a ship, is there? That doesn't reach down to the boats properly. That's weird. Because they'd have to be sitting on the rocks to make that work. Very weird. I could jump all the way over there to get the dragon egg mushroom. If I turned on her thing. These guys are all empty. Oh, there's a heavy crossbow. I forgot I made him drop his crossbow. Or is it? Where's? Okay, now we're gonna come down this way and ooh, I like these dark visions. I like these dark vision things. They help her. Because she can't see in the dark. What? 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 I mean I can't reach it. Boxes that I can't open. Ooh. That'll be worth some money. Okay, I would say that that's it, guys. For that one. Go up and... Let's go upstairs and sell this stuff.
What to do?
And then we got to do some reading. For everybody. So upstairs we go.
The gods are watching me.
Fun, fun. And we need to talk to Enthral.
If your lot have cracked another bloody cask,
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldus survive?
Alive, but he'll need some time to recover.
I'll tuck the boy up tight till he's ready to get back to harboring. What will you do?
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose.
I want to sell him stuff.
What do you need?
155, that's all it's worth. Huh? Does he have anything really? Heroism, flying. Cloud Giant Strength. Can't find those. I'm gonna spend some money. Maybe I'll give him some magic items. Oh, he's got smoke powder barrels. Smoke powder arrows. I love those things. They make my life so much easier. All right, what else can I give him here? I can give him that. I don't need that. Should we give him the Dark Justiciar helmet? That takes care of things right there. Breastplate +2, chainmail +2. Cloak of Displacement. I knew he had something I really wanted. Cloak of Displacement is really good. Horns of the Berserker. I haven't seen this one before. Seeking Blood. You gain a +2 bonus on attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an extra 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 necrotic damage at the end of your turn. So if you miss, you take damage. If you hit, you do damage as long as you've taken damage. Okay. Weird, but okay. I can handle that. He's got some smoke powder bombs, too. And we're still ahead of him on money. Okay. We got some interesting stuff there. Now,
Father, bless you.
Whoever that is. Now, I think we're going to go... Can I come up here and sit? Come along, ladies. The librarian is going to sit down and read you some books. So, here we are. We'll sort them by latest. So we make sure that we've got all the books here. Okay. So we've read this. That's the list of names. We did that at the very beginning. So we're going to start here. Lower City Pass. So here we are. This is very official. The holder of this pass is to be provided with access to the lower city. Investigator Valeria. Ah, there you go. I have the Archducal Coronation Admission Pass. This pass grants access for bearer and an entourage to Wyrm's Rock Audience Hall for the ceremony of Lord Gautash's elevation to Archduke of Baldur's Gate. We will be freeing someone before we do that. We just got more stuff in our journal. The Hunter's Piercing Gaze. This pamphlet is a transcript of an increasingly feral debate between two admirers on whether the color of Drizzt Do'Urden's eye color is aquamarine, cerulean, vermilion, or amber. And I don't know because I haven't read all the books, so I'm not going to make a judgment on that. You guys can tell me in the comments what his real color of eyes are. Okay? This comedy of errors centers around the butler, Vincent Raspington, who, though he is a silly dragonborn with stiff manners and a generally baffled attitude to the goings-on of fine, fair ladies and their gentlemen, ends up going arse over tea kettle into extremely erotic situations with the local nobility. Needless to say, he's unprepared for it. There's a particularly good sequence in which Vincent, a 7-foot-tall dragonborn, must pretend to be a shy little gnome named Missy Wimplesnash during a banquet. Guffaw, fanar, hee hee ho hum, etc. Overlapping lines. This publication describes itself in the introduction. A semi-annual magazine of drawings and tales telling stories of famed heroes of Baldur's Gate by their admirers, open to submissions from the public. Schools of Magic Conjuration. The Eternal Invitation, the Yes to Abjuration, Abjurations. No. The School of Conjuration is the mage's mighty beckoning to the wonders of our world has to offer. Key terms: create, summon, invite, teleport. Key concepts: transportation, summoning, producing, finding. So they give you an idea of this is really great lore stuff if you've never played D&D before, or if you've never really gotten down deep into the weeds. I'm a forever GM, so I've been in the weeds for decades. I started in 1976, and I started Traveler in 1977. So, yeah, I've been doing this for a very long time, like 50 years. So I've been in the weeds with all this, the schools and everything. Sometimes I'm too far in the weeds to actually run an effective campaign, I think. But yeah, I really like the fact that they give you this, and it's like, this is what, they have all these schools of magic, and you're like, well, what's the difference? They give you books in this game to explain it, which I really like. I really enjoy the fact that they did that. One Night in Nashkel. The cover of this pulp erotica describes the contents. After months of imprisonment in the Nashkel mines, Enchanter Zan cannot bear his solitude any longer and decides to pleasure himself with the only companion he has, his sentient sword, the Moonblade. Oh, God. Yoshimo is willing. A revisionist sensation novella with a blurb. In this alternate history sex adventure, the one and only Yoshimo does not betray the Ballspawn. In fact, he does almost anything the Ballspawn asks for, very readily. Born to be Wild. This unlicensed and certainly libelous pamphlet describes its contents. In this magical adventure, the one and only Elminster explains the inaccuracies to Volo of his accounts of the mating rituals of the Feywild, with very graphic demonstrations. White Knight orders. I can't use Raphael's voice. I wish I could. White Knight, your task is finally at hand. As commander of the Sea Tower, you're close to all the sub-commanders of the Flaming Fist. Sound them out as to their willingness to support the possibility of Flame Portier's promotion to Marshal, and perhaps even beyond. Encourage those who are lukewarm to be prepared to rank themselves behind Portier when events elevate her in power and prominence. However, for those who oppose her, don't push them. Just make a note of their names and positions, and they will be dealt with by other means. That will cancel your debt, and doubtless line you up for greater responsibilities as well. Prepare yourself. R, for that's Raphael. White Bishop orders. White Bishop, prepare yourself for a major speech in your temple extolling Flame Portier for her successes protecting the city and fighting crime. She is clearly a favorite of both mortals and immortals, and you can hint that fate and destiny may conspire to place her in command of Baldur's Gate. Your sermon will be printed in full in Mount Baldur's mouth, so remember that you are speaking not just to Helm's devotees, but to every citizen of the Gate, ornate, elevate, and inspire. That will cancel your debt, and I don't doubt you will end up as a key player in the new regime. Ready yourself. White Pawn, You are to find a high-profile unsolved crime and confess to it, turning yourself into portier after arranging at Baldur's mouth for coverage. You know which reporter to use. Your position in the FF barracks should make it easy to identify a crime that, when resolved, will add greatly to Portier's renown. That will cancel your debt. Don't worry about the why. It's a pawn place to be sacrificed so other pieces can win the game. Supplication Scrapbook. This is from Raphael. This scrapbook, collecting supplicants' notes and letters from mortals to Raphael begging for boons, help, and assistance. Margin notes call out the devil's favorites, as in this example. She says she wants her siblings out of the way so she can take full control of the family business, only so their late mother will be properly honored by its efficiency and profitability. How utterly disingenuous! One has to admire it. There's no profit for me in taking her gnarly little soul. Helping her would be sheer indulgence. But if I'm not indulging myself, why bother with any of this? Devil Don't Rhyme, a verse epic. Oh boy. This is a heroic fantasy in verse form, told in the first person by a bold poet who challenges a devil, clearly modeled on Raphael, to an improvised poetry contest to win back the soul of his lover. The following couplet has been circled in red ink. If the line doesn't scan, the devil sneers, you forfeit your soul and end it in tears. Ha! I'll keep my time and make my rhyme with vim and snap, and no down came the clock crap. And no down came the clock crap. Okay. Fawn's journal. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something. And the others in the flophouse know it too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him, and I can't blame them. I am too. Kill order. You don't have to wear those Hopper smiles much longer. Orin has given the order. Kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Prefer some hair or sinew if you can. The chosen would like to string a harp of her own. Surveillance notes. The city's harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, the structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it has spread. And so while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Okay, so all of this all of these just go to camp. What am I wearing? This needs to go probably on Shallheart? I'm not sure who gets that one right now. We do have some potions of speed. I probably need to make some stuff on my thing. But I think... Hey, sit down. Sit down, boy. What's wrong with you? Sit down there. So, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Been at this almost 3 hours, so I need to stop here. We're going to leave ourselves off in Danthalon's dancing axe while I try to figure out what I want to do next. I probably have to jump back to camp and swap out Jaheira for Karlach. I need to bring like Karlach and Will. So maybe I take out Lae'zel and Jaheira when we go into Wyrm's thing. Actually, we can do that second. I can take... I have to think who I want to take into the tower and go get the lady down in the prison. Right? Wyrm's Rock prison. Because there's some guards down there I have to take out. And I free her and I get some experience points there. I was trying to think of the fastest way for me to get experience points. Do that and then go see his coronation. That gives me some location experience points. Then get into the lower city and solve the murder right away. And I think I might make 11th level at that point. And then we got to figure out a way to get enough experience points to make 12. Anyway, like I said, this is probably the upcoming week from when you're going to be seeing this one. Will probably not be a stream because I have work going on at the house. They're going to be redoing the roof, which is going to be a lot of hammer sounds and stuff. I don't know if they'll be done by Sunday when I normally stream this one. If they are, I might try to stream this. Otherwise, look for like pre-recorded content, like hour-long shows or something like that. I am going to try to make a few of those this week, so I have stuff to post on the weekend. Plus, I also have stuff to post through this week. So, yeah, there's lots of stuff going on that I'm trying to get recorded, put out there for you guys, so you have something to watch. Okay? And we will see what we can see. I do have 2 other streams going. They're both getting near the end. The Monk, Drunken Master subclass, has to go see the brain, and then we'll be off to the final battle. And Gale is actually at the final battle, so his should conclude the next time we have a stream. And then this guy, I just got to keep going until I can get to those all 12 levels. And as soon as I reach 12th level, I think it gives me the advice, or it gives me the advance, or whatever you call it. And at that point, I probably will suspend this stream for a while because I'd like to get my Sundays back, and I want to start streaming Divinity Original Sin 2 and Dragon Age Origins Unlimited. Get some different kinds of games streaming for a little while, and then maybe I'll come back and revisit the Librarian here. Maybe even start over and try it a different way, like play a female as the Librarian, and that way I can romance like Will or something nobody does, just to see what happens. So we'll have to see what happens there. So yeah, things are going to be happening on the channel, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps small creators like myself keep going. And I've got so much stuff I can't even get it all in the bar. See? I can't even get all my abilities on the bar. I have too many abilities. So I have to go down here and click on this cleric button to get spells. And then common. Passives. Not much in the passives. Probably need to build myself a custom bar for this guy because he has so much going on. I do have this unlocked so I can rearrange my items, which I might do, but it doesn't really matter that much because I have so much that I'm doing that I can't remember to do everything. And I need to change I need to change people's spells. She does not have the right spells. So, anyway. I think that's going to be it for the day, guys. Like I said before, please like, comment, leave comments, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so you can help small channels like myself grow. Thank you for the 420 plus people who have subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate you all. I do read all of your comments for the various videos I put out and stuff. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to get to them, but I do read them and I do try to reply and, you know, mark it with a like or something that shows you that I actually read it, okay? Sometimes it takes me a little longer than others to get to everything. But when we come back, we will come back here to Dantalon's Dancing Axe and see what's going to happen to us next, okay? All right. Well, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.